Hey guys, it's time for the long-awaited Glock 44 1,000 round review. So let's get right into it. First things first, this thing has been a absolute blast to shoot. It's just so much fun, just plinking with it all day. It's just loads of fun, and it's held up pretty well. I have just over 1,000 rounds through it at this point, and you can see the beginning of a little bit of wear here and there on the locking lugs, the trigger bar. I've tried to do a good job of keeping it clean, but of course, you're not going to keep a gun that you shoot in perfect condition forever. So I'm not going to, hold anything against it at this point. It's functioned pretty well. The recoil spring and guide rod assembly is, of course, fine. On the inside of the slide here, you can see a little bit of wear starting to form there. The rails on either side are actually still looking, well, yeah, they got a little bit of wear, but they of course, it's functioning fine. On the barrel, you can see the beginning of a little bit of wear here. It's doing well. Whoopsies, look at that. But yeah, no, I mean it's holding up pretty well so far. And as for the function of this gun, it's ran pretty flawlessly, for the most part. I did have some issues with like the bucket of ammo and like the boxes of like the Remington Thunderbolt and stuff like that. I did have a couple malfunctions, just failures to extract. That was just about the most part. I did have a couple of double feeds, but I think that's just the new stiffness of the mags. Once you break them in, that problem's going to go away. And it has, actually, because that happened quite a lot in the beginning. I didn't have any issues towards the latter end of the 1,000 round mark. And I would be quick to blame the ammo for those malfunctions, except for the fact that in my Walther PPKS and my Beretta Bobcat, I've never experienced an issue with that kind of ammo. It cycles and just runs fine through those two guns. I'm assuming the issue is probably the slide. It's a little bit too heavy. They tried to remedy that by making a steel or aluminum, I'm not quite sure which metal this is, core of the slide, and then a plastic top half of the slide. But it's still a little bit on the heavier side. I feel like the lower powered ammo might have trouble cycling and stuff like that. But other than that, though, it's functioned pretty well. I like to run CCI mini mags or CCI stingers in these, and of course it's ran flawlessly, no problem. And that's not to say that the Remington ammo was malfunctioning all the time. No, every other mag, I'd have like a couple of rounds that were not, like I said, cycling and stuff like that. So it's not the biggest deal to some. I know a lot of people buy 22s just so they can spend all day plinking and stuff like that. So that might be an issue for you, and I totally understand that. You might want to go with a different gun or whatever. But for what I use it for my personal preference, this has been a great firearm. I'm very happy with my purchase. I would buy another one, but luckily I don't think I'll ever need to, because of course, these things being Glocks run forever as long as you do like the most basic maintenance on them, keep them clean, keep them oiled down. So, again, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I mean, to top it off, I guess this has been a great gun. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed shooting it. I'm very happy that it's now part of my collection, and for the price point, right around $300, $350, you can even find them a little bit cheaper on the used market. It's a great bang for your buck. You get everything out of a Glock you'd expect, and it's just loads of fun. So to finish off, I guess, yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a great gun. The only issue, my only gripe, again, would be not being able to run the just any ammo. It's got to be a little bit on the hotter side, but again, you can find cheap high velocity ammo anyhow, and so it's not the biggest issue in the world, but it is something to consider when buying this. But other than that, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future. I've got a couple reviews planned of the Stoeger Coach gun, as well as the Rossi R92 and 38-357. So if that's something that you'd like to see in the future, just let me know in the comments. And I've got some more shooting videos coming out soon too, so y'all stay tuned, okay? Thanks for tuning in, and y'all have a good day.